Alright guys, what is happening? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have something a little bit different for you because this car has not had its own feature on the channel for around about 4 or 5 months now. And in that space of around about 4 or 5 months, the channel has literally doubled in size, literally double the amount of subscribers, double the amount of video views, double the engagement, comments, likes, the whole works, and that's all come from you guys. So thank you so much. But most of that's been for the Escort. She looks tough, man. I love it. Most of that's come from the Series 2 Escort RS Turbo. Now, understandably, because it is a really cool car, but I do hope that you guys like this video as much as you've liked the rest, and I do hope that you enjoy seeing this Fiesta content at the track, racing as hard as I can, as much as you love seeing the Series 2 content. So guys, let's get started with today's video. It's stock. Come on, man. Let me have a look. How are you, brother? Good, man. Woo. For those of you that have been on the channel for a long time, this guy chopped my 500 horsepower Mark V Supra. And this is his stock motor. Stock motor. Bro, you've done well, man. It looks really nice. I hope we can pick the paint up on that. Like, that's gorgeous, man. That's beautiful. Alright guys, so we're here, arrived, had driver's brief, signed on, and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to show you the track now. It's an absolutely beautiful day. Sharing a pit bay with another guy in my group. Seems pretty cool. We're about similar lap times as well, which is great. But I'm going to keep this bit short and sweet because you guys didn't come here to listen to me even rabbit on about garbage. You guys came here to see the Fiesta in action. This glorious sunny day here in Queensland, Australia. So guys, as always, sit back, relax, and enjoy today's video.
Initial outlap on my brand new tires. Got the brand new wheels there, Enkei racing wheels, 16x7 with a 40 offset, and I got the Yoko AD08s at 205 50 16, brand spanking new. They've done like 800 meters, and right here the whole car just slid. It was like being on black ice back in the UK. All four wheels just I could feel it moving underneath me, and there was absolutely nothing I could do but just go for a ride. So lesson learned. And here you can see I had to make some little repairs to the car because the suspension just kind of compressed real heavily underneath the load as I went off track there, bent up the guard, and actually kind of rubbed on the tire a little bit, so I had to come in and fix that. So yeah, back out onto the track now. This is the sprint layout. So this is actually my favorite layout at Queensland Raceway. My PB on this was, I think, 63 seconds, like dead on. But in this lap, I hit some pretty good corners. Apart from this one, turn 2, I turned in a little bit too early. But I did manage, especially with the tires, just to carry a lot of more speed through the corners. And when there's only 2 straights and there's like 6 or 7 corners, you know, like, it's more important to be faster through the corners than it is obviously through the straight, because if you make up half a second on a corner and you've got 7 corners, then that's a lot faster than just making up half a second on the straight. So I actually did manage to make up half a second on my PB on this lap, and I did set a lap PB of I think it was like 62.7 seconds, so it was like 0.3 of a second. So I'm pretty happy with that. Very happy with how the car handled with the new wheels and tires as well. Heaps better than the factory 17s and the factory tire sizes. So much better.
So there it is. I thought I'd lost this. Let's connect the mic so I can talk to you guys properly again, okay? All right, guys, that's better, isn't it? You can hear me properly now. So I was out on the other lap, and as I came in, I heard a pop. I was like on full boost. I heard a pop. So I came in. I ran codes on the engine. There were no codes, and the spanner on the dashboard went off, and there was no codes. So looks like we're good to go for another round. So hopefully it was nothing serious. No such luck, guys. The something is not right with the car. I just was about to go back out. Nothing was working. Sets malfunction, service. So I'm going to pull the front bumper off and see if I have blown a boost hose, because it's possible that I've blown a boost hose. A noisy bastard in the corner. It's possible that I've blown a boost hose. So I'm going to have a look to see if I've done that. Kind of sounded like I might have done, but you know, there was no codes or anything like that. Probably should have checked that instead of missing out on a race, but stay tuned. It's an eventful day. Here it is, guys. Blew the boost pipe off of the car on the last run, so lined up ready to go out again in the pit lane, and errors on the dash and all that kind of stuff, so let's just shove this back on and we'll go.
Clubman layout at Queensland Raceway. And interestingly, when I was racing the Mark V Supra, I actually preferred this layout over the Sprint, but I just feel that the Fiesta is a little bit more nimble than the Supra was. It would turn on a dime a little bit better, and I think that's why I prefer the Fiesta on the Sprint layout, because you need that little bit more of a nimble car to make it just work better for you. Although I was about 4 seconds faster on the Sprint layout in the Supra. So right here, around about now, I blow the boost hose again, just right there as you see the car shake. And then that's pretty much the end of that for me. Just pull over. I couldn't really pull off the racing line because there was a guy right on my tail, so I would have completely cut him off and maybe caused an accident. There he goes there. So now just going to pull off out of the way, because as I come around this last corner, the pits are on my left-hand side. So just making sure I'm out of the way of everybody. My hazard lights are on as well, so everyone can pass me and they know that I am a hazard, as it would be on the track. So yeah, just come around here, hazards off, indicator on to get out of the track and into the pits.
Well, that just happened again. Just blew the boost hose again. It was pretty evident and clear what happened. As soon as it happened, it popped off, engine malfunction, lost all boost. A little spanner on the dashboard, and look, once it's come off, it's going to keep coming off until I properly clean it or replace it and put some better clamps on the hose as well. So that's the end of today. Anyway, that was the last session out for me. So listen, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm going to load the car back up, put everything back in it, put it back on the trailer and go home. You don't need to see that. So thank you so much for coming, watching today's video. Really appreciate it. I hope you liked watching it as much as I enjoyed making it. Guys, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode.